What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick. Indiana versus FIU college football matchup going down Saturday, August 31st, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Indiana and FIU. Indiana coming in after a 3-9 season last year, 1-8 in Big Ten play, their third straight losing season, and they had 3 combined conference wins in as many years. So it meant that Tom Allen on his way out in Bloomington, and then they bring in Curt Cignetti from James Madison. And, Cignetti made the Dukes a force in FCS, moved them up to FBS. They ran roughshod through the Sun Belt without a hitch. And now Curtis Work coming in from Ohio to likely take over QB1 duties for the Hoosiers. Taven Jackson's going to be waiting in the wings. We saw him in plenty of action for the Hoosiers last year. They got some solid transfers coming in, but the thing that stands out for me is maybe I got to start calling these the Indiana Dukes because Cignetti brought a lot of guys with him. Elijah Surratt comes over. He led JMU with 82 receptions for almost 1,200 yards last year, 8 touchdowns. Zach Horton came over as well. He had 8 touchdowns of his own. On defense, he brought a lot of Dukes with him from James Madison. There's a lot of transfers over, but for me, Indiana is definitely, I think, one of the teams that you kind of got to keep an eye out for this season. We'll have to see if maybe the Hoosiers can live up to the hype. On the other side, you got FIU. They had a 4-8 season last year, 1-7 mark in conference play. They do have continuity at quarterback in Keon Jenkins, but that's about it. I mean, Jenkins had 11 touchdowns to 11 INTs last year, but he loses his top receiver in Chris Mitchell. And this is an FIU team that just really didn't fare all that well last year, especially when they had to take the steps up in competition. And for me, that just means that I'm going to be having a hard time getting on FIU here. I like Indiana. I like what Cignetti's done leading up to the opener, going into the offseason. He brought in a lot of his guys, and he brought them to Bloomington with him. And I think that's going to play well here. James Madison was a team that a lot of folks thought could hang with some of the big boys last year. They managed to get an invite to a bowl game, and if you put them up against some of the middle of the road teams, or even some of the upper end teams and some of the power conferences, James Madison could have held their own last year, if not won some of those games. And I think this is just a seismic mismatch. Even though it is a big number for Indiana, bigger than what we're used to seeing for the Hoosiers, I think Indiana wins this one comfortably. I think FIU is just outclassed here. I'm going to take Indiana in this one, laying the points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.